Richard Bowles, in his book, What Color is My Parachute, says the purpose of a resume is to get you an interview. Is your resume doing that for you? Hello and welcome to the part 2 of this Fresher Resume Transformation series. My name is Subramani and I am a trainer and a facilitator. I also do workshops for resume transformation and interview skilling. In part 1 of this series, I talked about the 3 environments in which you operate and the 2 dimensions of your personality. So let's do a quick recap. As a fresher, you operate in 3 dimensions, which is the structured, the semi-structured, and the unstructured environment. And the 2 dimensions of your personality in terms of what you know and how do you apply that knowledge, so that you use all this data to answer 3 questions which every employer wants to know about you. What is it that you know and how do you apply it? Or how have you applied it in past? How do you work with other people? Are you a team player? Are you a team leader? Can you manage conflicts? And who are you as an individual? The link to the previous video is available in the description section. I've also talked about the SPACE framework to transform your resume, to recall stories from your past about your resume, and to keep track of what you want to put in your resume going ahead. The 5 components of SPACE basically are the setbacks, the people, the achievements, your competencies, and the environment, which is the time and place. Everything that goes into your resume has to define one of these components, and it should reflect what you've gone through as an experience. So let's look at a resume and how it can be transformed. So prima facie, there is nothing wrong with this resume. It gives you all the information which you want from a BE Computers graduate. It gives you the academic record. It talks about the projects which a person has done, talks about the programming languages, he knows the hobby skills, everything. So what's going wrong with this resume? The candidate tells me that whenever he has gone for any interview, at the time of internship and even for the campus placement, things got stuck right at the top. So he was asked in terms of why his percentage has been falling. What is the reason for a gap? If you look at it, he has described his projects, but the project does not give any kind of a conclusion. Also, his skills, which he talks about, the leadership, the decision-making, communication, is not getting reflected anywhere in the whole CV. Same goes with his hobbies. Even though he has some interesting hobbies in terms of gaming, listening to music and mixing songs. So on a detailed discussion with the candidate, we understood that he had actually self-funded his education because of financial constraints, and that was the reason he had to take a break. Also, he was unable to devote enough time for his studies. This became a point of strength rather than a point of apology or weakness. So we put 4 points right at the top in terms of the achievements, which included this particular area of self-funding, but it also included things which he had done other than his curriculum. How he had led a team of 3 members for a particular event. The reason the candidate did not want to put it up front was because they had not succeeded, did not won any award. But that was an experience. And when he talked about it, he was very excited in terms of the learnings he had, and therefore it had to go as part of the achievements. So when you look at it, the top 4 points now clearly define the kind of competencies, the kind of experiences, the learning, the people interaction he brings up. So once we had put these achievements right at the top, it became very easy for us to look at the projects in a similar way in terms of what was the purpose of the project and what was the specific role of this individual. This became a much simpler way of expressing what capabilities the candidate brought for that particular role. And by the time the interviewers would come to the educational qualification, they already knew what was the reason why the candidate has done that. So that became a non-question. By bringing the positive points on the top and by changing the flow, we have been able to transform a resume which looked like any standard resume into something which is very, very effective. And the toolkit which we have used for that is the SPACE framework. If you want to know more about the SPACE framework and wish to download the template for applying it to your resume, feel free to do that. The links for the same are given in the description. I hope this video will be useful to all the freshers. So please go ahead and share it with all the freshers you know, anyone in your family who can benefit from it, your friends, your acquaintances. I would look forward to creating more such videos based on the feedback I get from all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.